Hello friends, welcome to this channel. Here we are going to look at problem 3706, maximum distance between unique unequal words in array 2. So actually this one and the first one can be solved using the same method. So here let's revisit this one and learn something new. First, I'm going to give a brute force implementation. And then I'm going to write a solution using this tilde operator, right? So let's quickly look at the problem statement. Basically, we are given a string array called words. So we want to find the maximum distance between two distinct indices ij, such that they correspond to the different words, and the distance is the distance if we use these two indices as start and end respectively, right? So if no valid pair exists, we are going to return 0. So this is the problem statement. So in this version, I guess the length can be as long as 10 to the power 5, and therefore we need to consider time complexity, right? So for this problem, and the logic is rather simple, we try to use the two endpoints, right? If the two ends are different, then the length of the array is the return. If they are different, if they are the same, so then we need to find some word in between and then compute the larger distance. For example, if at index 0 and at index n-1, so they are different, then we just return n, right? If they're the same, so let's use n as say 10. Then we, for example, if at index 3 we find a word which is different from the two ends, because the two ends are the same, so there are two considerations. You can choose the beginning and the current. So you are from 0 to 3, the length is 4. Well, from 3 to the end, the length is, say, this is 9 minus 3 plus 1. That is 7, right? We should return the 7. So this is our method to address this problem. When we do the implementations, so we can brute forcefully do it, or we can use this the tilde operator. So now let me first write a direct check. So first, let's write length n as the length of this word. And then if words 0 equals words n-1 or -1, then we just need to return n. So here it's not equal, right? So if there's no returns after this check, then it means the two ends are the same. So we are going to iterate. So for I in range, so 1 to ending at before n-1, right? So we don't need to include the index n-1. So if words at I does not equal to words 0, certainly will not equal to this one. So the result will be prepared like this. We initialize result as 0 because if no valid pair, we are going to return 0, right? And then here we update that. So we max result previous 1, and also I minus 0 plus 1, this left half. Then n-1 minus I plus 1 is the other half. So we can do the return, right? So we can do a quick test. It passes the 3 cases. Now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes all the cases actually in a good speed. So this is our previous solution to this kind of problem, especially to version 1. So now let me copy this one. So we want to write a slightly compact version. So what we can do is this. So we can first have the length of the word. So here, actually, because we do this kind of comparison, we don't need to loop over the whole string. We just need one half. Therefore, we can do for I in range. So see, length plus 1 over 2, right? So this way, we don't miss the edge cases. So the condition we are going to check is if words I equals words 0 and equals words so let's do tilde, right? And then in this case, so we continue. Otherwise, because they are not the same, so we are going to return n minus I. So actually what we returned is n minus 1, the last one, minus I plus 1. That is the n minus 1. So otherwise, so we just return 0. So that's another solution. Actually, this code is not as easy to interpret as the first version, but it's more compact. So we can test it and submit that, right? So it's also very fast. With that said, I guess that's basically about it for the current video. So here, what we explained is the original solution we used for solving version v1 of this problem. And also here we introduced this tilde operator, so which can actually retrieve element from the end, right? For example, this one is equivalent to list negative I minus 1, right? So this is from the left to right. This is from right to left. It brings some convenience. So with that said, I guess that's it for the current video. If you found this video useful, please give a thumbs up or share with your friend. Thank you for watching.